Well, there are now a lot of signs in eastern Ukraine that offensive by the Russian military that has been predicted by the Ukrainian army, but also by any other military expert you would ask, is either underway or seriously being prepared now. I'll give you a few examples of that. First of all, satellite imagery shows a very large convoy of Russian military vehicles moving southwards from next to the city of Kharkiv deeper into that Donbass region. Remember that military convoy that was outside of the capital city, Kiev? Well, it looks a little bit like that. We've also heard from the governor of the region where the city of Dnipro is. He says that city's airport has been hit by 2 missile attacks. That airport is reported to be destroyed. Now, interestingly enough, Dnipro is not in that Donbass region in the east. It's just west of there, maybe giving us an indication of how much territory Vladimir Putin's Russia really wants to control as quickly as possible. The Ukrainian military also telling us that there has been continued shelling on the cities of Kharkiv and Mariupol. That's not a surprise. They are both still controlled by the Ukrainian military, but maybe only just in some cases. The Russian Defense Ministry says that it managed to attack the Ukrainian air missile defense system in some places. All of this shows that Russian forces are trying to penetrate deeper into Ukrainian territory. That, of course, leads to evacuations, urgent evacuations. And the news here from here comes that there haven't been all that many successful evacuation corridors, actually, over the last 24 hours. We've been told by the Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister that some of those corridors, some of those buses that were supposed to use those corridors were actually stopped by Russian forces and were not able to get out. Still, over 200 people made it out of Mariupol over the last 24 hours. At the same time, the people try to get out by road. There are also evacuation trains being put on by the Ukrainian railways. Amazingly, that's a system that still works. You remember, of course, that attack on the train station by what is presumed to be a Russian missile in Kramatorsk. There are train stations around there from which people are still able to escape the east by train, coming to places like Lviv here that is considered relatively safe here in western Ukraine. Rudabeh.